Why are we studying maths in school? I'm not going to use it in the real world anyway. This comment irks me, but I kind of want to expand on it, and I'm going to see how I can do in about 3 minutes. First thing I want to say is you're right. You are 100% mostly correct. The odds are you in your math class are not going to be using calculus anytime soon. There are some exceptions, for example, me. I went on and did a STEM degree, so I needed to know all of these maths fundamentals for when I did the more advanced stuff, which I now use in my day-to-day life as a PhD student. That's not most people, right? Most people don't then go on to do STEM degrees, so if you are doing STEM, you definitely need to know the maths. So you're right, you're probably not going to use this in your day-to-day life. But also point 2, you're wrong. No, you're probably not going to use calculus or trigonometry. You are going to use basic numeracy, but people aren't really talking about that when they say like, why are we doing maths? I'm not going to use that. They're not talking about basic addition and multiplication and stuff like that. But here's the thing, teaching you calculus isn't the only goal of teaching you maths. There's a few other things that I think we want you to learn when we're trying to teach you anything in school, to be honest. One is that you're teaching people how to learn. Now, I think this should be taught a bit better, but no one really has time for that. And unfortunately, how to study, how you best read or interact with teachers and lectures, that is kind of on you. So forcing you out of your comfort zone with some new material and new maths, you are going to learn how to learn that, in theory. Learning maths also teaches you how to problem solve, and I guess I put here learn to think mathematically. I think these two might kind of be equivalent. Doing some more advanced stuff in maths will teach you how to think mathematically, and then you can apply that to problems and hopefully solve them. Different problems require different solutions, and maths is a very useful tool to be at least a little bit literate with. And then the final thing is gross error checking. You're going to learn this if you do any mathematical subject, I promise you. Gross error checks, this is what we teach in physics a lot. If you are calculating the mass of the Earth and you get a mass of 4 kilograms, you should immediately be like, oh, that's probably wrong. And maths and physics especially are very good at helping teach people that, which is a really good way of developing that gut problem-solving instinct for, oh no, wait, have I messed this up? And this isn't unique to maths either. I was terrible in school. I hated English, I hated poetry, I hated chemistry. Of all of them, I hated chemistry. All education is really valuable, even in subjects you don't like. It's just unfortunately, I think you need to grow up a bit before you realize that. That's what I did. So obviously you can mess around a little bit. All education is liberating, and I guess I just want to fight the corner for maths especially. Hopefully I convinced someone, though, to be honest, if you're a follower of mine, you're probably pretty sold on maths anyway. That's not the point. Anyway, have a lovely day. Okay, bye.